Good evening, friends. Welcome to the part 4 of our Sahakar Sutra series on deemed conveyance. I am Dayanand Nene. Friends, as I have told you earlier, that deemed conveyance was a very cumbersome subject in the past, and it was only in 2017 that the Maharashtra government relaxed the terms and conditions for getting deemed conveyance to give relief to thousands of societies in the state. They brought down the documents required mandatorily from 12 to 8. The norm that OC and CC was a must was relaxed for old buildings, and now as a result, if old buildings who don't have an occupation certificate or a building completion certificate for whatever reasons, they too now can apply for deemed conveyance and get the land transferred on the name of their society. In this, Index 2 has gained tremendous importance in this entire process because it is a snapshot of the property, where it is situated, the deal between the buyer and the seller, the consideration, whether the property has been properly registered, how much stamp duty has been paid. All this information is there in Index 2, and hence it has now gained tremendous prominence as far as the documents which are to be submitted for deemed conveyance are concerned. Friends, as per the GR dated 22nd June 2018, it is mandatory for the registrar to register the document of the applicant within 1 day. Yes, if all the papers are in order and if the registrar, after hearing out both the sides, comes to a conclusion that deemed conveyance should be given, the paperwork is okay, the registrar's office gives you the order in just 1 day flat. As per the Maharashtra Right to Public Services Act 2015, it is also mandatory on the registrar's office that once an application is made in his office by a society for deemed conveyance, he has to complete the entire process in 6 months flat. The society, while making the application to the registrar's office, has to give an indemnity bond indemnifying that they take full responsibility of what has been stated in their application, and if need arises tomorrow, the society shall indemnify the concerned parties against any loss or any problems which occur in the future. Friends, it is a common thing in Mumbai that on a huge plot there are 5-6 societies which are situated. If those 5-6 societies or more than one society is situated on a particular plot, then the details of the proportionate area and ground coverage of all societies should be furnished separately by all societies in their respective applications. Then while submitting a application to the DDR office, the society should take care of submitting a separate copy of the same application to the Office of Stamps Duty and Registration also, so that their application is processed speedily. Friends, the application for deemed conveyance can be made online or offline as desired by the applicant. Friends, in the earlier episode, we saw what documentation preparations have to be done by the society in-house, meaning those documents which are accessible with the cooperative housing society in their premises. Today we shall talk about documents which they have to procure and keep ready before the application, but which are outside the premises of the society. There are certain documents like the approved plan of the society, the commencement certificate, the building completion certificate or the occupation certificate, though they are not required mandatorily now, the property tax paid certificate and the location plan of the building. These are available from the Office of the Municipal Corporation. Then the society has to attach a non-agriculture order copy along with their application and a Urban Land Ceiling Act exclusion certificate. These two documents are available at the collector's office. Then the society also has to affix a search report and a title certificate of the property, which they can get from an solicitor or an advocate, and a certificate from the architect about the layout of the building or the complex which is applying for deemed conveyance. These can be taken from an architect. Friends, once all these documents have been procured by the society and kept ready, we complete the stage 2 of the process of deemed conveyance, and then the society readies itself for making the actual application with the office of the registrar. It could be done, as I said earlier, online or offline, and then starts the stage 3 of the process. The stage 3 of the process, we shall have a look at it and understand what it is in the next episode of this series. Friends, do watch a small presentation after this talk. It shall update you about what we have discussed earlier. Thank you very much.